Hi, welcome to Your Time to Shine with your hosts, Darlene and Julie.
Your Time to Shine is a radio show inviting you to explore your own divine gifts. Welcome to our show and welcome to 2018. So, wow, I can't believe that it's 2018 already. The other day I was thinking about 2018 and some thoughts came to me. Of course, Spirit was talking with me, and I was like, I wonder what 2018 is going to bring for us this year. And I kept hearing movement, forward movement. So I thought, okay. So I looked a little bit online at some numerology and astrological things, and then also listened to a few things online. And it is all about movement and moving forward in your life, especially in spirituality. And there's a big calling for those of us who are recognizing our divine gifts to really step up and take a stand and step into our light and move forward. It's kind of like asking, well, what are you going to be when you grow up? So, some of us still don't know. But it's all about forward movement, whether it's in your personal life, your career, whatever it is. This is the year to do it. If you were thinking about advancing or changing or doing something different, this might be the year to do that very thing. Darlene and I were talking before the show, and we were talking about clearing, and I thought it might be a really good idea to talk to our listeners about what a good way is to clear yourself, to clear your body, to clear your spiritual mind. And I know that Darlene and I have talked about this in past shows, but with it being a brand new year, I thought it might be, Darlene thought it might be a really good idea to remind everybody about this process and how you can do this. And this is something that anybody can do, and you can do it on a daily basis. And so what you want to do is to sit quietly and take a moment and catch your breath and close your eyes and imagine yourself being rained down with a shower of pure, brilliant white or silver shimmering light. Notice how it comes down over your head, down over your body. Maybe it's going through your body, through your skin, all the way down to the tips of your toes. And let that bright, shining light fill you up, cleanse you, and wash away everything that is blocking you, that is frustrating you, discouraging you, and just let it flow all the way through you. And now take a deep breath in and let it out.
Oh, that was beautiful. Thank you.
Yes, it's a really good way. That was really quick and fast, but you can do it at your own pace. But it's just a really good way to start your day, to even end your day, just to wash away everything that has happened during your day. So, a little tip for the new year, and New Year's bring in resolutions. And I know Darlene and I were talking about New Year's resolutions. And she has some tips and some thoughts that she would like to share with everyone this evening.
So one idea that I like to go into the new year with is calling it something other than a resolution or a goal, but something more like, okay, what energies can I create into the following year? What would I like to play with? And I also think of that in what word comes to mind. What word would I like to have represent the mood I'd like to have for 2018? And I've given this a little bit of thought. I'm somebody who, because I do so much work related to light workers and energy, I'm outside of my body quite a bit. So it's often not easy for me to ground. Some people may often feel lightheaded and have experienced that similar sensation of being out of body. So the word I'm choosing for 2018 is embody. So everything I'm choosing, I'm going to intentionally bring into not just my aura and my energy field, but truly, truly feel it soaking in. So even imagining whatever that is, to just breathe it in and embody every cell of whatever that is. And again, I refer to it as what would I like to create or play with for the new year. And I have to tell you, the clearing that you did was just spot on. It was so perfect, because sometimes we have, some people go from one year to the next, and we have the first week almost these really high expectations. And if the
Yes.
if the first week doesn't turn out what we were planning, don't give up the first week. Just keep creating, keep asking yourself, what can I create? What would I like this year to look like? And just because you have a few uncomfortable days in the first few weeks of the year, don't let that, discourage you or set the stage for the rest of the year. Keep going, keep doing the clearing, very similar to anything like the one that Julie did. So you can also imagine doing that and walking through a gateway from 2017 into 2018 and have that shower just fall on you. So anything from 2017, just have it wash away. That doesn't serve you for 2018.
Right.
So
I haven't actually picked a word yet for 2018. My word for 2017 was trust. And for me, it was all about trusting my newfound abilities and experiences. And every time I went into doubting myself or thinking, oh, maybe that's not right, I had to always refer back to, no, it's trust, trust, trust.
Right.
And that really was a lifesaver for me a lot of times throughout the year. And it didn't even have to be spiritual, right? It just could be, trust my feelings, trust what I'm hearing from other people, that trust the situation that I'm in. So it went beyond, spiritual. But so I haven't quite figured out yet what my word is for 2018, but I have a feeling that trust will back that up.
Right.
So,
and I saw the transformation you had just in this 1 year. So definitely that word, I saw how powerful that was for you.
Right. So when you're choosing a word for the year, make sure that it is a very meaningful word for you, because like Darlene said, it can be very, very powerful in the way that you use it, and just what it means to you. It's a very personal thing.
Right. And it's often something that you want to focus on for the year. So like a strength that you want to make stronger, or something that you feel isn't quite where you'd like it. So you spend time focusing on creating that for the whole year.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Very cool. Yeah, and that clearing too is just beautiful. So do that every day, everybody.
Every day.
Some sort of cleansing to connect with everything, with your intuition, with spirit, with other people. It clears away any type of miscommunication too that you may have. So are we ready for some callers?
Absolutely.
It looks like Kelly from Liverpool, England is on the line. Woo!
Wow.
Hi.
Kelly, welcome. How can Julie and I assist you tonight?
I just wanted to know if there's any hope in what's going on in my situation at the moment. Hello?
Is there something specific that you'd like us to focus on?
Right.
Yeah, my children.
Your children?
Yeah.
So are you asking if there is any hope in regards to your children?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm getting the feeling that you guys have been disconnected for some time now.
Yeah.
And there is definitely a longing on both sides to get that connectivity back.
Yeah.
But nobody, it's like everybody's afraid to step forward. I don't know if it's the fear of the unknown, or if nobody knows exactly how to go about doing that.
Okay.
But I get the feeling that both sides are kind of waiting for the other side to make the move. And so everybody's at a standstill.
So do you think there'd be a connection back with myself and my children?
I do. I feel like I said, there's a strong feeling that both sides want to try to resolve whatever it was that has come between you and put that distance in between you. But again, nobody seems to know exactly how to do that. So I would just encourage you to be bold and take that first step, and make that connection.
Yeah.
Because there is a feeling on both sides. I'm feeling it from their side as well as your side.
Okay.
So
And I would also add, there's an exercise I do going into an unknown situation, and it involves what's called lower your barriers. So if we have our barriers up, if we have shields to protect ourselves, even if it's to protect our hearts, they may be sensing some sort of resistance. So if you just say to yourself, barriers down, your energy will open up to receive them. And on an energetic level, they will feel that and sense that. And then go into the situation, perhaps with a joyful feeling in your heart. So expand that out beyond yourself, that energy of joy, and walk into it without expectations, like whether it's going to go wrong or good, or just go into it joyfully and focus on that. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for your thoughts.
You're
You're
welcome.
welcome. And good luck with that, Kelly.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Is there anything else tonight that we can assist you with?
No, just want to know if my children have be like returned to me.
Thank you. Yeah. Good luck.
Good luck, Kelly.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
It looks like we have Lisa from California. Lisa, you're on the show with Julie and Darlene. How can we assist you tonight?
I pretty much just wanted to kind of know, kind of like what is going to be in my near future. Like, my mom died, and I'm supposed to go and become an executor of all my grandmother's estate in New Jersey, and I live in California right now, and I'm like really lost, and like I'm just kind of curious if things will get better.
Yeah. Julie's shaking her head. we both get a sense that there will be ease. Julie, what do you?
I immediately picked up on your mother, knowing that that she's with you all the time. It's hard to. Yeah, I've recently gone through something similar. When my father passed away, it'll be a year this month, actually. And so trying to grieve and trying to take care of the family estate and doing all that, although I'm so blessed that my brother has really taken on that role, but it's very hard to be in both of those positions at the same time. And you have to remember that you have to find time to grieve and take that time, and everybody grieves at their own rate, and everybody grieves differently, and not to put a timetable or a time limit on it. But do allow yourself some time just to be. And you know, it's going to be a struggle for a little while, but then everything is going to start clearing up and freeing up, and it's going to be a lot easier.
And also working with the people on the other side, as far as those who are part of the estate and who will walk you through that. They're all really familiar with how this works. And just be honest with them if you need to call them back, if you can't talk at that very minute. There's also the time change too, California and New Jersey.
Absolutely.
So yeah. So give yourself compassion. If you need to say to them, "I have to call you tomorrow," really don't be so hard on yourself. And like Julie said, grieving is a process, and those involved in this type of situation are aware of all of that. So be honest with yourself and be honest with them, and just ask the universe for ease. If ease in your body and what it would take to have that while you're walking through the process of all of this. Do you have support with you? Somebody that
No, not really. Not really. It's just been like a year full of loss, basically. Like, and on the side of my family in New Jersey, my uncle, he just wants to get everything and sell it all. And then I just found out I would be the one that's next in line, and just to save everything, I guess you could say. And
do you get a sense that he's open to a conversation with you?
Oh no, no. When I called about going to the funeral, he pretty much told me I wasn't even going to stay in that house. And it's all about the almighty dollar to them.
Right.
Okay. Julie, you're shaking your head. What is it that you're picking up on?
Yeah, a lot of times, I guess I'm picking up that with family like that, they don't know how to put grieving into place, into words, and so the easiest thing to do is sell it all, move it out, get it done as quickly as possible, because then it's done and over with, and you're done grieving. Everything should be just fine, and they have a hard time understanding the process. And so a lot of times that's what families run into, like exactly what you're going through, where, one or two people want to just get rid of it all and be done with it. And then there's others who are like, well, wait a minute, let's preserve some of the family heirlooms, and let's remember some of the family. And the easiest way for them to deal with the loss is to just do it and get it behind them, and then kind of sweep it under the rug. So
yeah, my grandma's house, basically it's my grandma's house that she was raised in, and she passed away in 2014. And I barely have even gotten over her, and then in November, my mom died. And so it's just been like, my mom, she stressed and tried to save everything. And it's really not even about that. I guess that was one of my questions, is just to find out if, things are going to go smoothly, for me. Because, like I said, it's been a year full of loss. And, I had lost my custody for my son only because my dad didn't give my son to his dad. So it was over something dumb. And the judge did wrong things, and it's just been one thing after the next this year, and it's just I just don't see myself doing any better, and it's just and I don't get in trouble, I don't get in trouble, and I do good things for everybody, really, and I don't know, do you happen to see anything about my son, if I perhaps may get more custody and things like that, if things, because I spent $43,000 this year, and I lost, and it was all over a bad decision, and that's part of my heartache is, my son, he just turned 6 in October, and my mom didn't even get to meet him, and so.
Right. Well, I do know that 2017 really was kind of a hard year for loss, and knowing that when there is a lot of loss and a lot of turmoil, that, believe it or not, beautiful, wonderful things blossom and bloom out of that. And I truly 100% believe that. As far as your son, he's young, and so he's not really going to understand all of this right now. But as he gets older, he's going to start seeing what the truth is, and the truth will come out. So my only advice to you is just to stay in there, stay in connection with him, and, do the best you can with that part of it, because the truth is going to come out.
Okay.
Energetically, there's this, you can talk to him and let him know that you love him, and send him that.
Absolutely.
And he'll sense that too, the children and their moms.
Absolutely.
And ask your mom for signs that she's with you. I think that knowing that is going to help comfort you. So if you can ask her maybe to come in your dreams, or to show you somehow that she's there. I know that when I was going through a hard time, I asked my grandma, I said, just just let me know you're by my side, and then I'll be able to do this. And she did. She'd come in all of my dreams and stand with me, stand by me, and I felt her all the time. And it was the one thing that got me through. So just ask for your mom to be there for you and let you know. Okay?
Ask every day.
Okay.
Yeah, and especially dream time, like before you go to bed. I loved visiting with my grandma.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because at nighttime the brain, the conscious brain turns off enough that the subconscious can take over.
So, Lisa, good luck with that. It seems as if our show has come to an end again. If you have any more questions, Lisa, you can go to our Facebook page, Your Time to Shine. If you had any more questions about your mom or how to connect with her, and we'd be happy to share that with you, okay? Thanks for calling in, Lisa.
Thank you guys very much. You guys have a good night.
You too. So thank you for listening. Your Time to Shine with Darlene and Julie, and another fun show. We enjoy being here, and we look forward to 2018.